All right, so we're going to return to the world of sky. Again, this is December 17th, 2018. Actually, it is September 5th, 2020, so this is almost 2 years ago. And here we are, my first time in this area of Prairie on this account. I can't remember I wonder what I named this account. It might have been a throwaway account. I might not have saved it. I've saved some of them, not others. No constellation gates yet. No winged light yet. So inside here we just have some candles. So you can see I have one little partial diamond on my back and one wedge of flight power. You can see I have 3 white candles, almost 3 white candles, or 3 white candles, and a partial purple candle, which I don't know yet if I'm a newbie, is the winter seasonal candle. Our winter seasonal candles were purple, but because I'm a newbie, I don't have the winter spirit guide yet. Now, here is a quest. If you sit, it's a little creature quest. We've had these for a little while now. They definitely appeared in my previous Beta Memories commentary videos, walkthrough videos, and I don't think they have names. They don't have names anymore. They had names when they first appeared, and I think I did that in one of the previous, maybe the previous one where we got the new areas of Prairie, where these areas were introduced with a little hub in between them. There's a bird statue. They had names back then, and this was the nest area. I can't remember what the names were. They were in that video though. They are timed, so you can see we have a timer on them, so you have only so much time to gather them. And at least these were not at one point, these were 2-player required. But that was in the previous iteration of these areas. The original iteration of these areas, they were 2-player for a little time. And here we have a creature, another sea turtle. And remember, in the previous, you got little pattern on the little diamonds on the back of your cape every time you got these. We still have the animation, but you no longer get the diamonds. Sky darkens when you forge a candle. Sky darkens whenever you have a candle out, even if you're like friending somebody, offering a candle or opening a friendship action, the sky would darken. Okay, so now we're going to head on over here. I do believe we're going to go get a spirit. Actually, we're going to go over, that area there became one of the meditation shrines. No constellation gates yet. More candles. More candles up there too. I don't have a whole lot of flight power, but I do have butterflies I could use. I don't technically know I can do that yet. It's actually taking me to the top of the little thingy here. And this, I forgot about that. This is where the entrance is. The entrance isn't at the bottom anymore, it's at the top. No, it isn't at the bottom yet, I should say. It's at the top. Here's our carry quests. We had all these were carry quests at this time. A bunch of these were carry quests at this time. I don't know if all of them were, but I think just about all of them were in Prairie and Forest. They never introduced all the carry quests. Yeah, they did. In Valley. Trying to think. At this point, they might all be carry quests, at least to Wasteland. I don't think they were all carry quests in Wasteland. Valley had carry quests. There's our butterfly catcher, and you can see it's blue, our blue emote, which is the blues I collect for the final area, to get into the final area. So I suspect that was confusing to people. That's why they put the doorway on the bottom, and then they put 2 doorways on the bottom. But anyway, there we go. I'm very, very graceful. You can see, graceful Tara. I'm a newbie-ish. I've only been playing for, of course, remember this flight, all these flight systems and everything were changed so frequently. Looks like we got a bit of a floaty system here. Butterfly help, yay. So you can see at this point, there was no ledge. But if you remember, when Sky was first released, there was a big cliff here that you had to fly up to get to caves. I think now what I'm doing is seeing that we can go back to Aviary. So I'm headed back to Aviary. Oof. So going backwards. Obviously right now this would take you back to the social area of Prairie. But right here, it takes you to Aviary. If you look over there, you can see that the other gateways, portals, are closed. I cannot currently go to any other gateway but Prairie. You can see kind of the fogginess of doorways. The bird statue there is still not active for me to look at. Here's our old friendship shrine. It's a indication of your friendship levels. Hug friends for warm feelings. Hug 3 more friends to earn a reward. It gave you hearts at one time and candles at another time. It gave you candle wax at one time, and it gave you a heart for completing the whole thing, for leveling up. Something like that. Can't remember. But it was first in home space. It was home space from the very beginning of when I first started playing, and didn't work right. And then they moved it here and it didn't work right. They moved it to Aviary out of home space. There's somebody wearing winter duds. Where do you get all those cool clothes? I've never seen those before. The greatest gift of life is friendship. And that was you get 4 levels of friendship. And then finding collectibles unlocks deeper emotions. That would be finding your emotes, actually. So that was always a little confusing, because it didn't really ever was clear how it was supposed to work. But you could eventually level it all up. For a while, you couldn't level it all up. So now we've got some people hanging out here. All of them strangers to me. I probably know some of these people, but I don't know who they are at this point. One funny thing on my main account was at the beginning of winter, I couldn't collect anything. What happened was there was a bug. The closets were bugged. So those who did not have a full closet, so who had not unlocked everything, were able to unlock winter cosmetics. Those of us who had unlocked everything and had completely full closets prior to winter season were over. There was too much stuff in the closet, so it couldn't update. So we were not able to collect any winter clothes. And not only that, some of our other clothes were vanished. So the closets were really bugged because of the number of cosmetics that were available. It's like it couldn't display the whole thing. And so it just displayed like bits and pieces. So anyway, I could not do anything in winter season for about 2 weeks, other than collect the candles, because I couldn't buy anything. It would take my candles, but I wouldn't get anything for it. So I had to wait. So what I ended up doing was, I'll probably say this again when it comes to that point. What I ended up doing was taking pictures of other people in the boots and the clothes and the shoes. So anyway, what I'm doing right now is looking at the closet, the hair, the thing, all that. And then, oh, over here, looky, we have some, this is the chat bench that used to be around. It was 8 players. But here we have some emotes. So look at that. Go up to it, and we go into an emote. And this is where the current aisle emotes are at this point. Come this way. So this is all the first level of the emotes, and then by going through Eden is how you got the second level of emote. You could go back through and get the second level, go back through. And here's our little cosmetic map, which is new. And then here I'm leveling up. So yes, it's our emotes that give us the wings, the wing power. This is the Sorry No emote. I think, yeah, Sorry No emote there. And then we have the, I already got that one because the NPC took me there. So I'm calling for somebody to please help with the door, please. Help with the door, please. Come help with the door, dorks. Come on, come on. Anyway, yeah, it's not working. They're ignoring me. Ah, I got their attention. Thank you, guys. There's a pink cape. Woohoo! Like I've said before, the pink cape used to be a badge of honor for the glitchers. Not at this point, though. It was in the game at this point. Again, all of our cosmetic kiosks are now gone. We just have there's a Sorry No emote. We have the map with all the cosmetics inside of it. When this was first introduced, we actually did have to buy all of the upgrades again in order to get through the map. We had the upgrades, but we hadn't had to buy them to get through the maps, to get to the other cosmetics. So I think we had the upgrade. No, I can't remember. Anyway, we did have to buy them, and then they just unlocked them all for us, whatever we had. Nothing actually cost money in beta. Everything was free, even if it looked like it cost money. So I'm just looking at them and all their cool duds. Look at all those cool clothes. You can see I have a little bit more diamond on my back now. So I'm going to head back off to Prairie, it looks like. Because that's all I can do. So weird now not seeing the constellation gate there and all the clouds. Seemed like those constellation gates had been there longer, but they weren't there for winter season. I think they came during one of the gratitude seasons. We had 2 gratitude seasons in beta. So now we're off to Bird's Nest. And I want to see if I can see something down there, and I cannot. Oh, that's because I ended up going home somehow. Oh, you know what? I think I crashed. Okay, so here I am home, so I think this is a restart. Here I am home. You can see my Aviary shrine has now appeared. Before it was all I could do was resume. And you can see my NPC with a candle, my only friend. And I think my constellation table is now active as well, now that I've gone into Prairie and done some stuff. Then we're going to take a look at the constellation table. Yep, there it is, the button. You can see the Isle constellation, I'm sorry, the Aviary constellation with the map. What else do we have here? Oh, we have our spirits and what they contained. Point. Then we have the winter season constellation. And that will be all I've got so far. Prairie constellation with its butterfly catcher. And that is our home space. It looks very empty without the level portals. Return to Aviary Shrine back there. There's the invite shrines, invite friend shrines, which still didn't work at this point. When they did work, you could only invite somebody who was already in the beta. Returning to the world of Sky, which will take me back to Prairie. Alrighty. And I'm at the, oh, it put me in the, where the quest is. Okay, you can see her down there at the bottom. The winter spirit, winter season spirit. There's somebody pulling it up already. And there's more purple candles. I was trying to avoid it, is what I was doing. I didn't want to... And that is the quest. See, there's her shrine for the winter season, and there's the quest. And now I'm after the quest, the creature quest, which is somebody has already started. Up, I think there I got it. Just in time. Another sea turtle. I'm not sure if we had any other creatures at this time. These were shortly to go away. And you can see the sky goes dark as I forge my candle. Was a nice effect in some areas. And I forge a candle. Again. I'm gonna light this little person. This little person became Little Red. Although I think she's in an orange cape actually. But I called her Little Red. See, I'm a good newbie brown. Wait. She's gifting me. She sees I'm a newbie, I suppose. I named her Little Red, but she's actually the Little Orange. Very few people had the orange cape. She's going to take me by the hand. Isn't that sweet? Somebody, Little Red is taking me by the hand. Like, accept my candle, Little Red. Or Little Orange. And you can see our capes are plain at this point as well. I think at this point though, we still gathered cape power by either times through Eden or spirits collected or something, although she has a plain cape as well. That might be a bug. I am not sure. The cape thing was very strange and unknown to me at one point. And I think this is the point where I just didn't really know how the cape pattern thing worked. I think her cape is bugged. Mine is plain because I'm new. Blowing kisses. Where do I find a blowing kisses emote? It used to be in the game. And then they took it away to be winter. So that is actually a spirit they took out to become a winter spirit. Okay, now she's going to lead me by... I was waiting for her to offer me her hand again. She never did. So now she's going to guide me around a little bit, I think. Maybe. Not quite sure what we're doing. Oh, I realized it. Little Orange. She's wearing an orange cape. Very few people did have the orange cape at this point. Okay, so now we're going to head on to villages, and that will be the next video. So thanks for watching. Tune in for the next one. Bye-bye.